I can't leave here without talking about Professor Israel Trummel, because she has been absolutely amazing to my experience here and gave us the best class I could ever have in Washington, D.C. Throughout the semester, we do our readings, we present on them to class. It was mostly a class built on public speaking, which is so important to our internships this summer. And then we get here over the summer and we meet for 2 weeks. Also, in additional to that, we explore the city, and we were able to see the US Capitol, to see the White House, to see the DOJ building and the different museums, to build on what we already know about representational politics and how we could improve on that. My hair looks so greasy right now. Throughout an internship, you pick up on so many different things about the workforce, working in a career, but also learn so much key important elements about yourself that you wouldn't pick up in the classroom. So as of now, it's about 8:20 and I have to be in by 9. I have to do a news report to the entire office. Just a really brief update, what's going on nationally, statewide, and in local in our constituency. It's never good if I get there right at 9. You always want to be prepared. So in this internship, we were given the task to help the office in any way that they needed help, but in most cases we were doing phone calls, we were writing memos of different sorts, whereas that was making sure that we were on top of news briefings and different stories that would break out about our member of Congress, being on top of different bills that were going on the floor. It's an experience. I remember actually coming here and getting the advice from one of the amazing people that actually work here in the William Mary Washington, D.C. Center. And he said, never make the same mistake twice in your internship. And I'll never forget that piece of advice. And I also know you'll never forget your first mistake. And I was on the phone and I was speaking with a constituent who was very angry about a vote that our member of Congress made. It was a very controversial vote. It was actually a vote that most of his party wasn't happy that he voted that way, but it was something that he believed in and he was standing by. And I was speaking with a constituent and I was explaining his reasoning behind the vote. I was explaining his stance, and I end the call and my boss comes up to my desk and he goes, "We have to talk." And as I read his stance, I took one word out. I think I took out the word significantly. But the fact that I just didn't use that one word, it meant everything to them. Appearance and look were so important in politics. It's everything. It really is important that their stance is consistent and never changes. No matter who you are in the office, staff, intern, the stance stays the same. I believe throughout not only just my internship, but this whole experience has been an amazing growth opportunity for my leadership capabilities. There's so many different parts of this experience where we're meeting with different employers, we're meeting with different people that work in fields that are almost dream jobs to a lot of us, and being able to talk with them, learn from them, and interact with them in a professional manner is something that you don't get in college every day necessarily. And to be able to pick up on those speaking skills is so important in getting a position someday. So those are just the leadership skills that I've been so gracious to pick up throughout my time here, throughout my time in the class, throughout my time in the internship, and also just throughout my time of speaking to everyone in the Washington Center and delving into their opportunities here.